What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. To the new subscribers, welcome in. Usual suspects, welcome on back. This is a video that I have been looking forward to for a while, trying to put together. As a closet tech head, you know, I like doing new things and trying out new things, and if you could see the table before me, you'd understand that that's not a lie. So this video is basically all about this puppy, the new Garmin Diesel 200. But to get to that, and if it's worth $400, kind of got to explain and go through everything. And I'm actually going to compare it to this one, the Mcnally 220. And I'll talk about a couple things. But why is this video even important? So maybe the new guys, this will be an information for the old guys, stop you from doing the wrong things. If you want to end your career very quickly, we call them CLDs in the Marine Corps, career limiting decisions. Get caught with a vehicle abandonment, load abandonment, just leaving somewhere else and walking away. And number two, get caught with your cell phone in your hand. Get some sort of ticket for a handheld device violation. And you will learn very quickly what that term means, because they see that, companies see that, they see that on your record. It's not a good thing. And so if you're new and you're starting out, you're like, well, what do I do? Because you have to have some sort of hands-free. And you want to be able to control your devices while you're driving with your voice. That's the whole point, is for safety, right? So I have these. I'm a Samsung guy, so I have the Galaxy Buds. If you're an Apple guy, then you probably have AirPod Pros. Sound great. Now, by law, you can only have them in one ear. And the reason why I do not recommend something like this is you take these out, you put it in your ear, you're driving down the road, and you're in a freight shaker, and you hit a bump, and this falls out on the floor. Well, now you're driving down the road at 62 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour. You can't control your phone. You can't hear your music. You can't make phone calls. You now have to stop your production to pull into a truck stop, pull into a rest area. If you're pulling off on off ramps side of the road, you're putting yourself in danger. But you do have to pull over to redo your whole setup. So I highly, highly do not recommend these. They're great for in the truck, great in the back of the truck, listening to music, doing whatever. But for a standpoint of truck driving, you can get away with it, but you're just creating hassle for yourself. So where I got my start was this right here. This is the Blue Parrot BX450T, BT4, I forget all the numbers. They have the 550, 450, 350. I like the 450 because it has the full frame, you know, goes over, covers your ear, mic up, mic down, you know, the truck stop guy with the mic up. These are $150. This actually is my backup. I keep that on the truck at all times because electronics break, you never know what's going to happen. That's about $150. And for the new truck drivers, or truck drivers that are not into tech, truck drivers that don't use their phone a whole lot, this right here will do everything you need. I stepped up last year, where I'm going to do the comparison where this video is all about, to this. This is the Clear Drive 220. It's the over-the-ear, the big one. I'll go into features and all that in a minute. But about a month ago, Garmin decided to get in the game, and they came out with their Diesel 200. They also have the Diesel 100. I'll go into the differences for you in a second. But this is the one that I bought about a month ago. And I'm going to compare those two. So that is the purpose of this video. But you need to get off your phone while you're driving. And the safest way to do it is a Bluetooth headset. You have to buy it. Is it $150 get you what you need? Do you need $400 headphones? Or can you just get by with one of these? What's your preference? What's the difference? That's what we're going to go into. So let's talk about it. Alright, so in this portion I'm going to go over a brief overview of what's in the box, what you get, what comes with what. They both have basically the same setup. Each company likes to throw in a little something for you. So when you get the Mcnally 220, you get this, a hard case. It's going to have everything on the inside. You will get the headset. You have a removable side piece, so it can go on your head, one ear while you're driving. You know, it works either side. You know, mic is ambidextrous, mic is on the outside. Your buttons are around it. It's also going to come with the extra headset. So now, when you're in the back of the truck and you want to watch videos or do whatever, now you have full stereo, got noise canceling. That's what it comes with. Garmin is basically the same way. It comes with the one headphone, so you can put it on. Again, mic's here on the outside. You can wear it either way. It does not come with a case. It does come to 200, and that is the difference between the 200 and the 100. The 200 comes with the other headset, the other side, so you can plug it in. Now your full stereo, noise canceling, all that stuff. What the Garmin does come with is this. It is got the sticky, you can stick it anywhere, and what it does is you put it wherever you want and hold your spare headset. You can put it in the back of the truck, front of the truck. What it also serves as is a holder, which is what you need. I paid 20 bucks for the hook. If I had, this is what I use my other ones, is the hook to hang up my headphones. But I don't want my headphones bouncing all around. I don't wear them driving down the road. And the charging cables and the aux cable to plug it directly into a headphone jack. That's what they come with. Now I'm going to go into basically the design of each one. Alright, so starting here with the Rand Mcnally. Now I have to put a full disclosure, full disclaimer out there on this. I may say some things that are disparaging to this headset, but I need to be fully transparent and fully clear. This thing is over a year old. And minus a little incident with Penny, this thing has not broken, the battery is still working, so it's perfectly fine. But if you may hear me say things that I like or don't like about this one, I have to be fair and say it's performed, it's worked, it's lasted, it's $150 less. But again, there it is. There's Rand Mcnally. So you have this side, not adjustable when it's in the single mode. This is adjustable, but I talk about this. I mean, like literally, it's a year old and I can't get it to stay up just from the weight of this headphone. This headphone is large, and it has this wishbone swivel. That is the only adjustable. It doesn't adjust that way on either form. It doesn't, it's big. This one is definitely heavy. The band is, again, premium material. It's solid, it's good, it's comfortable. Your mic, again, it's adjustable. Again, I got the black camo. You can get, they have reds and yellows and blacks, and they have many different styles of this. The buttons around the outside edge, I'll talk about that as a con maybe here in a little while, but it does feel, they're all plastic. This one does feel a little bit more plasticky. Like I said, it literally will lay over on its side from the weight of this thing, but the leather's intact, big cushy earphone, a little material in there. It's got a good speaker. Like I said, it's plastic design. Simply press the button, the other one plugs in, and it's not near as loose. Again, it's a year old. Don't use two headphones driving down the road, but this is good. It's definitely heavy. It's definitely, like I said, it's over the ear, so it goes completely over the ear on the sides. I actually wanted that because driving down the road, the trucks are loud, and I'm half deaf as it is. So from that standpoint, this is a very good step up for someone who wants over the ear compared to this. This is a little bit bigger, monstrosity, but again, I hung it up top, drove down the road, it lasted me a year, it served its purpose, it's a good headset. That is the overall design of the Garmin, I mean, excuse me, the Rand Mcnally 220. Alright, so what do you get for $115 more? This is your Garmin 220. This thing is solid as a rock. This thing literally feels like it is built like a tank. You look at the Garmin, the Dezl road cameras. They have the Dezl. I have the Dezl 1000 GPS. They are definitely overbuilt. I mean, you have plastic all the way across this. Now, this side piece over here, when it's on your head, swivels. It is adjustable. It's also adjustable in size. Really like that because you can get just, got a big old watermelon head like me, you can get to fit, you can pull that side down, life's great, fits good, comfortable for what it is. Boom mic, again, doesn't matter. Now it's not near as wide, the Rand now is very thick, but again, it's flexible, you can adjust it however you want, up, down, putting it up mutes it. I'll talk about the controls for it in a minute. Again, now on this one, controls there on the outside for answering calls, tracks, whatever. It's a little easier to find. It's just right there, just like this. The Blue Parrot has the button on the side. This one has the button on the side. This ear cup, it feels bigger. If you look at them side by side, the way it is shaped different. And it also is fully adjustable to your head, left, right, up, down with the ear cup on the inside. So this one, like I said, this is insanely comfortable. I mean, it just, there's so many adjustables to get it on your head, to get the mic, mic up, pauses it, all that good stuff. We'll cover features in a minute. But that is built like a tank. Now, one thing you may not like, point out, this is the side of the little big pad, nice and cushy for the side of your head. You take your little handy dandy second headphone, that stays on there. I don't know, aesthetically, I don't like the looks of that. I kind of wish it was detachable, but again, same thing. Big old ear cup, nicer material. It has a little nicer material on the inside. So build quality on this thing is outstanding. I don't see, not that I want to drop my headphones, but you could drop this and I think you will be okay, because that padding goes from one side all the way to the other. It's super thick, so it really, while this one is heavier, for plastic construction, it definitely feels sturdy. What I don't like about both of them, right? Start with the Garmin. What I do not like about this thing is that it is $400. I do not need this. I have Beats that I need over the earphone, dual noise canceling, that doesn't have a mic on it and all of that. And you can get the Dezl 100, which does not have this, and it will save you 80 bucks. So I will tell you, of the three, I'd get the one right in the middle and get the 100. But my biggest complaint about this is that it's so new that I can only find the one with the headset. It is bigger, it is heavier. Now, I have glasses, and then I have over my glasses for sunglasses, and then I have a hat. So there is no all-day wearable headset for me, because they all just pinch my ear because I got 7 layers here and all that. So I'm not going to count that against either one, say one's more comfortable one than the other. I will say this feels like it's built better, but it's got some chunkiness to it. If you're wanting that super light, super nimble, that might be a con to this one. The button layout is good, which is where I'm getting to this one. The only complaints that I've ever had about this is it's super creaky. It's not near as adjustable, and I do not like, especially if you're like me, and you may drive with it on this ear, and change over to it with this ear. All of your controls are around the edges, and so you have on this side, and I need to adjust the volume. Well, it's in the back, and you're trying to drive, and that is the biggest con, I think, to this headset. Is one, I do not like this wishbone, again, plasticky, little lighter feeling design, and I do not like that the buttons are around the edge. You're driving down the road, you will quickly notice, was that the power button? Did I hit the noise canceling when I was trying to hit the volume? It's the only thing I really don't like is the layout of this headphone, and I guess the feeling of it. So let's get into what we do like about them. So what do I like about the Mcnally? Bang for the buck. I think between the case, you get the extra earphone without paying extra for it. It sounds good. The battery life is good. The quality, like I said, yeah, I have my issues with it, but those are just me. You may not care. You would say for 150 bucks, I'll deal with it, and I would completely understand if you did that. So what I like about it is it's $250. I see them all the time for $220. You get some Loves points. You can typically get this if you saved up a little while for the price of the Blue Parrot. Now you're getting way more with the Mcnally as far as Bluetooth capability and all of that. But overall, this is a very good headset, just not my favorite. What do I like about the Garmin? What I like about the Garmin is everything, except for the price. Because having your main control to start calls, end calls, volume calls, tracks, everything is just right here on the side. It's just right here. I don't have to fumble. Yes, it has, the noise canceling button, which with one headphone, I don't see the point. A power button, you can do that before you even start your day. To mess with this, I got one button to rule the world. 2, the sound quality and the volume on this thing is spectacular. It is amazing. Another one that a lot of people don't think about, and I'll throw this out there, if you're an Apple guy or Samsung guy, you've heard this term, it's ecosystem. The Garmin Diesel, it pairs with the Dezl app, which controls the Dezl dash cam and the Dezl GPS. So with this one headset, without taking my hands off the steering wheel, which yes, most trucks now have steering wheel controls, but I can control everything. I can control my GPS to add a waypoint to go where I'm going. I can control the dash cam. Hey, record that clip. I can call people. I can start tracks. I can get directions. I can do everything with this, whereas maybe the Rand McNally doesn't necessarily have that ecosystem compatibility. I do have a Rand McNally GPS, and I didn't see them interfacing with the app near as well. Blue Parrot has an app, but it only controls the headset. So if you're in the Garmin world, I could see where you would pay more for this to stay in that ecosystem. But this overall, it's a fantastic headset. My preference, do yourself a favor and get the Garmin 100. Unless you just absolutely, because they both come with this, even if you don't have the headset, you get this to hang it. You're paying $80 for this. Now, if you don't have a spare headset, you're trying to reduce stuff. If I was a team driver, and I wanted to have a headset, yeah, $80. The quality on this is fantastic. But I don't really have a use for it. But I couldn't find the 100, and I wanted to get it and try it out. So I have no regrets that I spent the money on it. Would I recommend you spend the money on it? Probably not. You can accomplish everything you need to with this. You can accomplish everything you need to with this. A lot of it is your budget, your tech, what you think of what you want. But I'm really excited that I finally got to make this video. I'm super excited. Still use this even in my personal truck. That's how big of a goober ball I am. But it just works. So either way you go, get a good quality Bluetooth headset. Get the one that works for you. We'll talk to you in the next one. God bless, and let's get rolling.